Hello, happy Monday. Oh boy, how is everyone? Val, how are you? Thank you for always showing up at 6 o'clock. You are awesome. Did you guys get snow? We were supposed to get like a coating to an inch, and then we wound up getting, I don't even know, like 6 inches or something. Crazy. All the snow we're getting. Cheryl, have they passed an extension? Unemployment runs out in March. Sorry, I feel like my headphones are weird. Oh, and then Jamie also wants to know, are we getting an extension? So this week they are actually voting on the bill in the House. So as it stands now, the bill or the PEUC and PUA, as well as the extra $400 boost, the bill is saying that they would extend until August 29th. But like I said, it's in the House this week, so they're looking to pass it hopefully this week. But something interesting, and I don't know the details of it, but just from doing a little bit of research on the bill, apparently half of the amount of the bill, that money won't even be spent until 2022. So the Republicans are a little upset about that, and I guess rightfully so, right? So yeah, I thought that was kind of interesting. It's a shame. But anyway, Val, you're getting our concerts and dining back with restrictions. Oh, that's awesome. That is fantastic. Sorry. Yeah, what is the deal with, I know over the summer at one point, well, yeah, it was the summer. You couldn't do any indoor dining in Jersey. The way it is in Pennsylvania now, although Philly might be a little bit more restricted, but we're pretty much, I think we're at 50% for dining and stuff like that. What are you guys up to? Yeah, slowly but surely. And then Fauci saying that we'll probably be wearing masks and still social distancing till 2022, which is awful. I mean, obviously, we got to do what we need to do. I don't mean it like that. But Ben, no questions or complaints. I just wanted to say you're doing a great thing here and helping many people. PA Department of Labor should be paying you for this. Yeah, well, you know what? You bring up a good point, because think of how many phone calls then they're not getting because of this channel. I don't know. Maybe I'm just saying that because it's not true, because I wish it was true, right? Speaking of contacting Pennsylvania Department of Labor, I do have a story. I did have to contact them regarding my own my husband's personal claim today. As usual, every 2 weeks, I need to reach out to them. But, oh, thank you, Val. Thank you for always showing up. So we got slush. We got like the lightest snow. It was actually really cool. Michelle, how are you? Thank you for being here. What happens if I get an overpayment due to a mistake I made? If it is I think I have this right. If it's based on what Lee was saying last week, if it was a federal program, then you may not have to pay it back. However, if it's a state program, then you will probably need to pay that back. But since you made the mistake, I don't think it would matter who made the mistake. But I think that's what I remember from last week, from what Lee was saying. Brina, how are you? Thank you for always showing up. Michelle from Miami. Gosh, what is it, like 90? My dad was in Naples. Well, he was there for the past 2 weeks, and he called me up. He's like, "Yeah, it's 82 down here." And I'm like, "Thanks. It's 30 and snowing for the 15th time this summer." Not the 15th, but Kelly, PUA runs out in 4 weeks. We'll be exhausted. Then what? So unfortunately, as of now, then that's it. However, they are talking about the proposed bill that hopefully will pass in the House this week, that will extend both PEUC and PUA until August 29th. So just like last time, it's a waiting game. Adam from Texas. Oh, I hope you're doing okay, Adam. I know you guys are just, it's awful there. You're on EB since December. Will I go on PEUC after EB runs out? Yes. Yep. You will completely finish extended benefits until it runs out. Or if the unemployment rate gets to a certain level in Texas, and this goes with any state, then the state can decide to turn off EB. So even if you have like 5 weeks left, like I said, if the employment rate gets to a certain rate, meaning it declines a little bit, or to whatever their threshold is, they could technically turn off extended benefits. But in either case, you would definitely move on to PEUC after that. Val says, I had tickets for Overkill when this virus started and the band canceled. Oh, the night before the show. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's awful. So did you opt for a credit? Because my husband had Phillies tickets and kind of the same thing. I mean, not the night before, but so yeah, he opted for like a credit and you get like 20% more credit or something. So yeah, he was able to get more. He was able to he used some of the credit to get more Phillies tickets. So yeah, it'll be nice to just, man, once spring comes, it's going to be so nice just to be outside and all this stuff. Not dealing with this winter. Stuart, Kansas is still screwed up. Oh, I'm sure. You know what, the governors, right? They know how to make this. You could tell when they're faking it. They're just putting on a show for no reason. And so Stuart, you weren't able to certify yesterday. I know Kansas and Michigan, there's and Virginia. I think those are, I'm sure I'm missing a state, maybe Illinois. I know that there are certain states that are just awful with getting anything done. Vicky, get paid tomorrow. Yay. Ohio only have 3 weeks left. Don't understand, but at least I get something. Yes. March 13th. Hopefully you will get paid until. Rick says I got 5 Green Day tickets at the link. Wow. Yeah, I'm sure that think of all I'm sure that happened with a lot of people, Just found out my overpayment issue has been removed on my Beacon portal, but my benefits are still on hold. What does this mean? I file every week. Will I receive my back benefits? Oh, that's good. At least it was taken off. That's one step, right? Yeah, I mean, if you're filing, I would think that I don't know the details of your circumstance, so I'm not sure, how to answer this. So did you have to repay anything? Or maybe you weren't getting paid because you had to repay some, and maybe they took that off your claim because you already paid it back. So yeah, I don't know the specifics of your situation, so it's hard to give an answer. Used your PUA. Now they told me to apply for benefits, so I did. My payment is on hold. I didn't get paid starting February 13th until now. You were on PUA and they told you to apply for benefits? Oh, so with the new bill, they told you to reapply. I would definitely just reach out to them, to unemployment support, for sure. See what's going on with that. David, Virginia. Yeah, Virginia's just, I don't know, 9 weeks. Yeah, and Vicky, they owe you 6 weeks. Yeah, that's way too long. I feel very fortunate in Pennsylvania because at least they have chat set up. But if you guys are only limited to using the phone, we all know how busy that is. Definitely try to contact your local state rep. If you don't know who that is, definitely try to Google it. Send emails if that's even feasible in your state. I know in Pennsylvania, I read somewhere that apparently if you send an email, it was when I was on hold with chat. They said if you send them an email, you should have a reply within 4 days. Now, this is for the PEUC side of things, not PUA. Lord knows, I can't even imagine what that is. But definitely, if you are filing and not getting paid, check to make sure that your state either has a chat option, email option, because obviously we know that telephone, sorry, my dog's barking, calling them on the phone is virtually impossible to get through. Adam, thank you. What is the unemployment rate in Texas? Oh, I'm not sure. Let me come back to that because I thought I had a resource and it might take me a second to find that actually lined all that up, like with all the states and everything. But I have to remember where I put it, if I even had it. I think I did. So I'm not sure for now, but as I'm answering questions, because there's really not many, I'll see if I can find my resource. Scott, you are welcome. Noelle from Texas. Oh, Noelle, I hope you're doing okay. What is the info with this? Oh, you know what? That's right. I didn't even think about that. That they would be, because I know that Texas is one of the states that were requiring you to still search for work. I can look into that. Because I don't know, but I could see if I can find that out. Zach, hope you are doing well as well. PUA claim for Michigan said I needed to verify identity. Now my account is locked. Oh boy. Is there a time limit to this? So I think it varies based on the state. I know people in Pennsylvania did the ID me, and within a couple of days they were fine. And then you have a couple more, people that did it, and it was not days, it was months. So unfortunately, it's hard to. It varies by state. So unfortunately, I don't have an answer. Kids bike life. Anyone have a clue how long it takes for PUA in Pennsylvania take for a questionnaire to be reviewed? That's a good question. I'm not sure. Let me write that down, see if I can. Questionnaire to be. I don't know why my paper's like halfway across my desk. That doesn't make life easy. Yeah, I'll look into that for you. Angie, how long does it take to get your first payment? I just lost my job January 31st. So first off, of course, I apologize that you lost your job. That's a great question. Depending on the state that you're in, and it depends on the backlog. And it also depends on how clear cut your case is. Meaning when they reach out to your employer, does your employer respond right away, or does it take them a while to respond? So there's many different factors. Usually it would take just a couple of weeks. Hopefully, I would think by now you should receive something in the mail regarding eligibility. So you have to be eligible based on your work history. And then number 2, you have to be eligible based on how much money you made. So there's a couple factors that you need to kind of pass in order to collect unemployment. Hopefully you would have received some sort of communication by now. If not, then your state is definitely backed up. Carolyn, I didn't have to pay anything back. Oh, good. It just said that they took that your claim off of being on hold. Okay, cool. Yeah, I would think that within hopefully a couple days it would fix itself. I mean, the good thing is at least it fixed itself without you having to interfere. So that's good. And then hopefully maybe by tomorrow or the next day, hopefully you'll be able to see some action on your claim then. Elliot, I had to get in contact with state representative. He gave me a number to call and name of a person that can help me. I've not gotten paid going on 2 months and no $300 boost. That's awesome. So did you actually call the person that you were supposed to call, and did they help you? Definitely keep me updated to see, because some people have a good state rep and some people don't. So it's kind of interesting to see. Hopefully you'll get the help that you need very quickly. Hannah, yeah, so many different factors, depending on the state that you're in, could depend on what's going on. So let me know what state you are in. Paul, Maine should be paying. They should be good to go. And Lois, you're still waiting in Arkansas. Yeah, Arkansas is definitely one of those states that we're having a lot of problems with. Safi, how are you? Keenan, I never saw one of your questions. Vicky, I was under investigation. I'm approved for that. But the investigator sent me a new claim for 2 weeks. I answered them, submitted. Yeah. Fortunately, I don't know. It all depends on how quickly they get back to you. Angie, you were approved. Got a letter of how much I'm receiving. Okay, cool. And they did. Okay, cool. So at least you're in the process. So that's good. You're moving in the right direction. So I had to reach out to Unemployment Pennsylvania chat. I tried early this morning, and then after about 10 minutes, I'm like, I don't have time. I'll try later. And I tried later in the afternoon. I think it was about 3 o'clock. And I connected to 2 people within less than 10 minutes. So definitely afternoon is for sure the best time to reach out to them. So hopefully got my issues taken care of. But I know a lot of you have been asking, and Tin Man's not on right now, was asking, what do you do when your benefit year expires, right? When your claim expires. So I did 2 things. Number one, I did research on Facebook because, of course, I was so excited that I reached out to that I actually got someone when I reached out to Pennsylvania Chat. I forgot to ask him. Anyway, but so I checked out on Facebook, as well as for you guys in Pennsylvania. I want to give a shout out because it was Saturday morning, and I'm like, I need to know what's going on with, do you file a brand new claim when your claim expires? Like, do you not? Whatever. So I wanted to get a straight answer. Who better to ask than lawyers in the state of Pennsylvania, right? So definitely. Oh, and I meant to put their the link, their Facebook link, in the description of the chat, and I totally forgot. So Philadelphia Legal Assistance, I contacted them Saturday morning because obviously, with these reps, we're getting different answers. So this is what they sent me. And then, again, this was Saturday morning, and I asked them, this is what I said. I'm seeing conflicting answers with unemployment reps regarding if people have to reapply for unemployment when their benefit year ends. And I said, I know typically the answer is yes, but for now, I'm seeing conflicting answers. Do you have an answer? So they got back to me. And again, their name is Philadelphia Legal Assistance. They have a Facebook page. Definitely check them out if you're in Pennsylvania. If you are specifically in Philadelphia and you are having issues getting paid, definitely reach out to them because they might be able to help you. So their answer was, so I said, do you have to file a brand new claim? Their answer was, no one is required to, but if they have worked at all since they filed their last application, they should. If someone does not qualify for a new claim year, they can continue on extensions, assuming they are still available. There may be a 1 to 2 week delay in benefits after someone's claim ends before extensions continue because sometimes the government flags the claim, thinking they need a new application. and they need to remove the claim when they see that the person has not made enough for the new claim. So, in other words, what I would do, I think, in this situation, and knowing in Pennsylvania, it's fairly easy to get in contact with them through chat. Now, again, in another state, you can do things differently. But bottom line is, no matter where you are, whether it's Pennsylvania or another state, if you are reaching the end of your benefit year, the process is you should file for regular unemployment all over again. Now, what I would do personally if I was in this situation is, say, Saturday, my year runs out. What I would do is contact them. I won't do anything. I would contact them Monday through chat because it's fairly easy. And I would say, look, here's my situation. My benefit year ran out last week. I didn't make any money because I wasn't working. And what I'm hoping, and actually what I found, that what they could do is review you right on the spot. And one person that I found from Pennsylvania, the person actually did the application with them, and they immediately figured out that they were denied, and then they kept them on PEUC. So I think that's what I would do in this situation, because I think it would avoid a lot of delays. So yeah, bottom line is you should file for a brand new application. But anyway, that's my 2 cents. Okay. Lee is back. Kansas, only a handful that are supposed to get paid. Yeah, 4,800. Yeah, just enough to display compliance. Their priority is updating the system, as well as they lied about PUA. All lies. I know. Yeah, I was going to say 4,800 doesn't seem like a lot. And then what, this week, didn't you guys say that they were going to pay another 500 people or something in Kansas? Unbelievable. Gary, suspended work search for weeks ending 20th and the 27th. And that was for Texas. All right, Gary, thank you. Because, yeah, I would imagine, how can you search for jobs when there's no electricity, right? So thank you. I appreciate that. That's awesome information. Joe, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Shireen, just want to update you on my fiance's unemployment. We're in Washington. Have been waiting for identity approval for 11 months. Are you kidding me? We contacted a local rep. Yeah, let me know how that works out. Contacting your local state rep. Let me know how that works out. Because like I said, I'm curious to see if they even really help us. But good luck. And hopefully because 11 months is way too long. Tin Man is here. How are you? Keenan, my unemployment here we go. Yes, you should recertify based on my long drawn out speech. Carolyn, Baltimore. I contacted several senators and the news. Oh, nice, to work on my case. They were very helpful. I received so many emails from them to work on my case. Oh my gosh, that's awesome, Carolyn. Yeah. I mean, what other choice do we have, right? That's awesome. Oh, I hope they resolve your issue soon. Lee, Kansas people actually sitting at Kansas DOL on hunger strike, like public suicide. Oh my gosh. Wow. That's a shame. That's really sad. But at the same time, they have to listen to the people, right? George, is there going to be a lapse on the $400 boost? So the extra $300 does run out March 13th. The extra $400 will be effective March 14th. But again, it's a matter of when the states will update their systems. So honestly, I think that there will be a lapse in payment for the programs as well as the $300. As of now, the House is looking to vote on the bill this week, and Pelosi's looking for Biden to actually sign it mid-March. So it's not looking good. They're waiting till the last minute again. Dwayne, you still can't get a hold of, yeah. Yeah, I remember, Dwayne. I remember giving you some phone numbers to try. Contact your local, well, like Carolyn, contact your senators. Email them, call them, and go from there. Definitely. That's what I would recommend anyone that has been waiting more than a couple weeks. Yeah, and then Shereen followed up by saying the same thing. I suggest you get a hold of your local state rep. Michelle, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, Shereen, definitely keep me posted because that's way too long. New account for Renee. Please let me know if you have any information on Virginia. So over it. I know. I don't have any new info. I couldn't find anything. Renee, have you tried calling local state reps at all? Because I think that's what we need to start doing. Although I guess if the systems aren't updated, right? And then Val was saying, go to the media like New Jersey people did. Yep. Pennsylvania's been doing that as well. I think Kansas gave all their money away to fraudulent claims, right? Yeah, it seems that people like the fraudsters are able to get paid more than we are. Robert, if you run out of your unemployment, don't you get extensions? So as of now, if you run out of PEUC or PUA, those programs do end anywhere between March 13th and April 10th, depending on the program that you're on. However, if you are on PEUC and you did not collect extended benefits, and your state does have extended benefits turned on, then you could collect extended benefits after you run out of PEUC. But hopefully the bill will get passed and the programs will be extended. The 4,800 they reported didn't get paid. Oh, wow. That's bad. We were contacting state reps, senators. They were extremely helpful. Now Kansas DOL blocks them. Kansas people actually want to job search, but vehicles ran out of gas, phones disconnected, evictions. Oh my gosh, that's awful. Oh my gosh, Lee. I didn't know Kansas was really that bad. See, this is the part I hate of doing this channel, to be honest with you, is just hearing all this. Oh, yeah, this isn't fun. They have us, right? Like our hands are tied, and that's what is so frustrating. Oh my goodness, that's awful. Yeah, you guys. Yeah, yep, I get your frustration as well as how many other thousands of people. Awful. Tink Key, when will Illinois unemployment end? And what? Okay, so as of now, for all states, just like I mentioned, PUC, PUA will go until August, or no, it'll go anywhere between March 13th till April 10th, depending on what program you're on. However, they are looking to pass a bill, and that will go until August 29th. Tony. Yes, Tony, I don't know when you popped on, but the oh, you are welcome, Tony. So yeah, apparently now you are supposed to fill out a brand new application. However, if you are in the state of Pennsylvania or any state that you can actually contact a representative, what I recommend and what I would do is try to get them on the phone, explain to them like, hey, I can fill out an application, but just so you know, I didn't make any money the past year. So chances are I'm going to get denied, and see if they can kind of bypass through the whole application. But the process is you are supposed to fill it out, and then when you're denied, then you would refer back to being on PEUC. However, if you do make some sort of income, whether it's part-time or whatever, definitely file for regular unemployment, because who knows, it might surprise you and you might get on regular unemployment again. And Tink, you haven't gotten any stimulus. Did you create an account on the irs.gov website? Because if you do that, you'll be able to see the status of your payment. Maybe not the status, but at least you can see if they actually paid it out, where they paid it out, what method they paid it out, and maybe it might give you some answers. Yes, Tim Man, I did go over that. In the beginning of the stream, I reached out to Philadelphia Legal Assistance. They're a law firm in Philly. Because I didn't want to get the runaround with the customer support rep. So yeah, they said technically you don't have to. But anyway, you can, I'm sure you're probably on anyway. Robert, I'm on my extension and it's very hard to get through on the phone. I know, it's impossible. Absolutely impossible. All right, Rhonda. Oh, wait. Robert, could you explain PEUC? I never heard of that, and I'm from Michigan. So are you on PUA right now, Robert, or PEUC? Like, were you on regular unemployment at one time? Because PEUC and PUA are sort of the same. There were additional programs for unemployment created specifically for the pandemic. PUA is primarily for people that are self-employed, and PEUC are for people that once you've run out of regular unemployment, then you would get moved on to PEUC. And Rhonda, I've been waiting for you to come in. Texas, my state representative, finally called you, and she's going to try to fix my unemployment claim. No benefits since. Oh, that's awesome, Rhonda. Oh, I hope they were nice, and I hope they actually do fix it soon, very soon. Oh, and just a heads up, I may not be going live on Wednesday because I may not be here. So it'll be kind of hard. But so yeah, I'll definitely be going live the rest of Tuesday through Friday, except for Wednesday. New account. You are very special. Thank you. I appreciate that, Renee. God bless you. I'm definitely going to call. Yes, call everyone. Yep. Yes. Yeah. I mean, look at Rhonda's situation. She reached out, and I know she's been having this issue for a while. So yeah, definitely give it a try. Google whatever name you see, contact them, email, call. That's what they're there for, supposedly. King Drew, if you've never been employed, could you qualify for unemployment? The benefits has to be in its name. So you could, maybe if you're self-employed, or maybe you just don't make enough to qualify for regular unemployment. There is a program called PUA. It's the Pandemic Unemployment Assistance Program. And that was based for people. There's like 10 reasons why you could collect PUA. Not only just being self-employed, but maybe you work part-time and you don't make enough money to earn regular unemployment. You could qualify for PUA. But if you do file for PUA and try to apply, chances are they won't even look at your claim until you've already filed for regular unemployment, because what they want is to know, they want that denial letter from unemployment before they even begin to really look at your claim. So what I recommend is file for regular unemployment. You'll probably get denied if you haven't worked. Then go file for PUA in your state, and then they'll probably ask for that denial letter. Rhonda, the MEUC is a program where you can earn an additional $100 every single week. You have to be on regular unemployment, PEUC, or extended benefits. So this does not apply for people that are on PUA. And it's if you worked a job and you qualify for regular unemployment and you are self-employed and you've earned over $5,000 in a year, and you can actually apply. And in Pennsylvania, it's very easy. If you start filing, you'll actually see a button that says apply for MEUC. You agree to the terms and conditions. You upload your W-2 for last year, or not your W-2, but your tax forms, your whatever proof of income you have proving that you've made over $5,000, and then they'll review it and you'll either get approved or not. But yeah, it's a very easy application. I exhausted my benefits 3 weeks ago. Why can't I collect my federal boost? I'm not sure. Most states are paying. So definitely want to contact unemployment. And if you can't get an answer, or if it's hard to get actually in contact with someone, then contact your local state rep for that. John, yep. Robert Kiyosaki, yep. Rich Dad, Poor Dad. I have that book somewhere. I have it. Rhonda, I called my state representative 2 to 3 weeks ago, but she finally called me back this morning. Wow, it did take that long. She's going to try to get my benefits fixed. Wow. Right. And then you're in Texas with all this stuff that's going on. Oh, my goodness. Lee says, even the governor's office can't get Kansas DOL to do anything. Wow. As disgusted as she was, wow. Today she made excuses. And frankly, there's no excuse. We absolutely no. There is no excuse. And I promise you, most of the people that are getting paid in the state of Pennsylvania, I know you're in Kansas, but in my state, it's because we've had to contact someone. Like for me, I've had to contact them 4 times in the last 5 weeks. Yeah, something like that. Otherwise, I wouldn't be getting paid right now. Rolanda from Michigan, they sent me a flat sending file. Oh, they sent you something. Cool. Yeah. If you have made over $5,000 in unemployment or in self-employment, then definitely file, definitely apply, and hopefully you'll get accepted. Jam. Where'd you go? I'm in Illinois. My unemployment benefits is exhausted. I'm getting benefits since December. I have a PUA balance, but they say I'm not eligible. How can I appeal? There should be some sort of link or something on the website. I would actually Google it, like Illinois unemployment, how to file an appeal for PUA, and see what comes up. But yeah, there's definitely a way to appeal that. Travis, after 5 weeks, got approved. Then they flagged my claim. So I got $1,800 maximum. I got separation of notice. You certify for 4 weeks and, oh, you're in Tennessee. I got 1,800 maximum benefits. I got separation of started. Sorry, I'm not sure what you are asking, Travis. If you can clarify that, that'd be great. What's UC? UC is regular unemployment, Joe. Oh, thanks, Chris. I appreciate that. Genevieve, on unemployment, can I take a part-time job? If yes, do I have to call them and let them know? So there is go to your state's website. And actually, you know what? I might even have it. Is it readily available? So you can make a certain amount. And I actually just looked at this the other day, but I can't remember the calculation. But what you do is take your weekly benefit amount and divide that by 30 or something, 30%. And that's the max that you can make or whatever. But it could different. I'm trying to see if I can find the link. I thought I had it, but I don't think I have it. Yeah, go to your state's website and type in how much money can I earn, while still receiving unemployment, and you should receive, or there should be like a page that says, tells you the calculation. Like I said, it might be 30% of your weekly benefit amount. And if you make more than that, then maybe you could still receive some form of unemployment along with a part-time job. But yeah, you'll definitely want to do that calculation. I think it is 30%. And if you make less than 30%, you'll still collect the full amount of unemployment. So yeah, make sure you check out that calculation. Rhonda, so glad I caught you. You're the first person I thought of. Oh my gosh, that's so sweet. When the state rep called me this morning, and yes, I hope she fixes it too. Keep me in your thoughts and prayers. Absolutely. I know you've been on here every night for a while, and I'm so glad. I hope they get through that for you. You definitely deserve it. Natural. My husband's EB exhausted 119. He can claim weeks, but his balance is 0. We opened, and you're in Pennsylvania. Okay. So he should definitely, since you're in Pennsylvania, I would definitely reach out to them through chat. I was able to get through within less than 10 minutes through chat. I have this afternoon. I have a video I uploaded 2 weeks ago on how I contact them through chat and see what's going on. It sounds like they haven't gotten around to building his PEUC claim. And if you reach out to them, they'll be able to create it right on the spot for you. And then you'll be able to certify and then ultimately get paid. So definitely highly recommend reach out to them. They'll be able to help you. Travis, this woman is an adjudicator. Was like, you quit your job early, but my separation came back. Are you kidding? Oh my goodness. Yeah, you'll definitely want to appeal that for sure. Rhonda, I told her I was sorry for contacting her. Yeah, well, you have every right to. And she said, no, that's exactly what we're here for. Awesome. And actually, Travis, you too. I mean, maybe instead of do the appeal, I guess, right? Definitely do that. But also contact your local state representative, because Rhonda's saying here that her local state rep said, this is what we do. So let's do it. Brenry from Kansas. Upset 2,500 upset comments every time. They don't even read their Twitter responses. Yeah. Pennsylvania was like that too, their Facebook page for a while. Maybe not 20, actually, probably not 2,500. I don't know if I've ever seen it. Definitely over 1,000, but not 2,500. Oh my gosh, I feel so bad for you guys. Unbelievable. How do we get the state devastation on unemployment to a federal level? I know. Exactly. Like they plan on signing the bill as unemployment is. Thank you. This suggests that they truly don't grasp the reality. No, Lee, and I've been saying that for since the beginning of December, because I said if they don't pass something soon, then we're all going to have a lapse in payment because the states have to update their systems. So yeah, no, you're right, and that's what irritated me so much, because they passed this right before Christmas, and they're probably like, woohoo, celebrating, like we passed a bill. But it's like, no, for you, you can celebrate because you can go home, enjoy Christmas knowing that the bill's passed, but you have no idea what you've done to millions of people because we all had to wait to get paid. Like they don't have any idea. Terry, been 12 weeks. Yeah, and you're from Ohio. I'm going to keep saying this. If it's been that long and you've tried to contact unemployment, definitely contact your local state rep. I know that there is a link in the description below specifically for Ohio. Although I think they should be, for the most part, paying most of their programs by now. Let me check. Ohio's pretty good at keeping their stuff. Oh, goodness. Oh, okay. Yeah, definitely. If you're in the state of Ohio, definitely check out the resource that I have in the description below, because it looks like that they updated PUA. So now they're looking to pay people on the 25th, the 26th, and the 27th. Oh, well, that's still this week, but still. So it looks like they delayed PUA in Ohio, depending on how many weeks you have left. So definitely check that out. Travis, it's not showing the $300, but it says PEUC. Travis, did you say what state are you in? Wait, hold on, I'm confused. I thought you were on PUA. Hold on. Oh, that's really bizarre. So it's showing $300, but it's not. Okay. Yeah, now I'm confused. Because it sounds like you were denied. Okay. So you're on PEUC, and you're probably not seeing the extra $300 since you are. Looks like you're been denied. Sorry, it's hard when the chats are all separated. Then I have to remember, and my memory's not the best. Autumn, you actually talked to a virtual agent. Yay! Anyway, this is Autumn. I'm Marilyn. I'm the one who can't get. Oh, you're the one who can't even log in. So did they help you at all? Hopefully. Sorry, I'm reading the tip that Brenry gave to Lee about. Oh, over the weekend, someone posted this tip. Go to the main site, add UI assistance before that, and you submit a callback request. Wow, this is a nice little trick. I like this. So I'm going to start sharing that. So if you are in Kansas, here is a nice trick that Brenry just put in chat. That's huge. Awesome. Thank you for sharing that. Mario, UI applicant status affidavit. Oh, I had to do one in Georgia. I had to fax it back to them. And so my ID still hasn't received anything yet. Mario, have you tried contacting your local state rep? I'm just going to keep telling people that because you guys have it's been way too long. New account. I'm sorry, Renee. Everyone in Virginia listening to this. Yep, band together. Thanks for the outreach. Yes. No, of course. Yeah, anyone in Virginia, definitely reach out to your local state rep as well. Because this is just getting ridiculous. We've gone way too long with this. Guy, what happens when your benefits run out and your claim year? Yeah, you definitely want to reapply. However, this is my take on it. If you were able to get in contact with someone through unemployment, I would get them on the phone and be like, look, my unemployment claim ran out last week. I didn't make any money this year. Chances are I probably won't file for regular unemployment again. And maybe they can expedite putting you back on PEUC. However, if you did earn any sort of money over the past year from a part-time job or whatever, then definitely apply for regular unemployment. So that's my recommendation. Joe, actually, I do have a question. Let's say the claim are denied because no one worked. Yep, they put us on PEUC. Do we just get the boost or we revert back to the previous amount? So if they just put you back onto PEUC, then you should revert to the previous amount. And what scares me with, like, if you did have maybe a part-time job, but you made enough to earn regular unemployment or to actually get on regular unemployment, my fear is that your weekly benefit amount would actually be less than what it was. So yeah, I'm pretty confident that they would put you back onto PEUC, but then there are which would be fine because yeah, you keep your weekly benefit amount, all's good, everything's good there. And then I did read in God knows where that even if you were in that situation where you are approved for regular unemployment and you make less than what you were receiving on PEUC, then in one state particular, you can choose which one to be on, or they would place you on the one where you make more money. So obviously, if you are in that situation that you do earn less money being on regular unemployment, I would definitely try to fight that. Antonio, what's going on with the system in Washington, D.C.? There's been issues with filing claims and receiving payments. I haven't heard anything. And to be honest with you, I don't do much on D.C. Simply because I don't get many people asking about it. And I thought they were good to go. I could see if I can find anything. But I would hope that, definitely check their Facebook and Twitter pages, see if they made some sort of announcement, because every once in a while they have maintenances, right? Maybe, hopefully, they just had some kind of maintenance issue. Travis, it seems worse than when it was at $600. Yeah, I feel like that they implemented that pretty quickly. Autumn, you didn't mean to hit the button so soon. I told them I don't want or how much I'm getting, so this is what I got. You're getting 176 regular benefits. Then I get the $300 PUA. Sorry, Autumn, I don't understand your question. Oh, so you're getting $176 for your state benefits, and then on top of that, you receive. Oh, wait, what? Do you mean $300 FPUC? Because you can't collect regular unemployment and PUA at the same time. So yeah, you should be getting $476 a week. Darnell, what's up? How are you? Lee, Kansas senators were horrified back in March. Held a hearing, to hold them accountable. Wow. It seems like it's going to get even worse now. Mario, I called my local unemployment office, can't get in touch with nobody. They're not picking up the phone. Yeah, contact your local state rep, your state representative. So like your senator, call them or call any, just go to Google and you could just say, who's my local state rep or who's my local senator or whatever, and get their phone number and email them. So Scott, unfortunately, they are looking to hopefully pass the extension of the bill this week in the House. So until that happens, we're just going to have to wait. But, as of now, it's going to run out, depending on your situation, anywhere between March 13th to April 10th. And then we're just going to have to wait and see if the bill passes. If it does pass, then unemployment will be extended till August 29th. Robert, you are welcome. Eddie, Kentucky. They don't want to call you guys. They don't want to pay you guys. Yeah, Eddie, local contact. Oh my gosh, I'm really have a hard time talking today. I apologize. Contact your local state rep and see if they can help you out with that. Mary, I work for a private Catholic school for 16 years. School is closing in June. They do not pay into UC because it's considered nonprofit. Will I be able to collect unemployment in Pennsylvania? Yeah, schools are tricky in Pennsylvania. And I don't remember the context of why. Or maybe it's like, well, probably because, obviously some people are considered full-time and some people aren't. I just remember in Pennsylvania, they used to hold those town halls. I don't know why they don't do that anymore, but whatever. And I remember them saying that schools are just tricky, but I can't remember why, what the excuse was or whatever. I'm not 100% sure. Better safe than sorry. Definitely apply for unemployment and see what happens. Because everyone's situation is different. So it's definitely worth a shot. And then if for whatever reason you get denied, then you can try to apply for a PUA program. And I'm sorry that the school is closing. That's awful. Rhonda, I was in my car and saw you go live and I screamed. Oh my God. Your son's probably like, what the heck is going on, Mom? That's hilarious. Oh my God, that's awesome. You've helped me very much. I'd be lost without your videos. Oh, Rhonda, thank you. I appreciate that so much. No, that's why I do it, And like I said, if I can't help, then there's always someone on here that can, but sometimes you just got to vent, right? If nothing else. Lee says, here lies the problem to work from home is a zero accountability fail. Some cooking, some feeding, some school. Yeah, yep. Some effectively screaming the very system while saying to claimants, just wait. I know, right? Well, what do they have to, they're still collecting their paychecks. Travis, PEUC second, UI first. Yes. Nancy, any news for Virginia? Yeah, nothing new that we haven't talked about, which we really haven't gone into great detail today. I know that PEUC should be paid. Yeah, I know PUA is not paying. Oh, just so you guys know, in Virginia, office hours, my goodness, unemployment support is open Saturday mornings. So that might be a good time to call because who else would want to call them on Saturday? But yeah, I don't have anything additional than what we've already been talking about. Chantel, still no payments in Virginia for PUA. Yeah. Chantel, definitely for you and Nancy. Nancy, if you are certifying and not getting paid, definitely contact your local state rep in Virginia. Kansas senators hired additional staff to field unemployment calls. Make your states do this, blow them up. Yeah. Yep, for sure. Chris, I got my PEUC extension in my account today. Oh, that's awesome. High extended benefits ended in mass. Oh, no, really? Oh, January 31st. Okay, but they told us last week. My screen went totally blank. Had to call to request. Oh, and you were able to get through. People should call their state senators if they are waiting weeks. They have liaisons. They can get your problem fixed ASAP. Sadly, most don't realize this. Perfect. So again, we have Rhonda and Chris definitely are advocating for contacting your state senators. That's awesome. The nice guy. First time catching you live. Always watch your videos after you save them. Well, thank you. Thank you, the nice guy. I appreciate that. Charlene, PUA in Indiana. I don't think we've talked about Indiana in a long time. Yes. Yeah. They should be actually PUC and PUA should have been available January 22nd. Tennessee's the same. Yeah, Tennessee's they're having their own little issues too. Chantel. Oh, I spoke to the local office today in Virginia. He wanted to help me, but he said he had to put codes in the computer. Oh, geez. Oh my gosh. I didn't know what you were going to say. I thought you were going to say he was going to have to put cookies in the oven or something. Well, hopefully he'll code it right and you'll receive a call back. See, I reapplied and they flagged me. Yeah. Yeah. See, that part was tricky because some states you had to reapply, some states you didn't. And a lot of states didn't communicate what you should do. So people were doing the exact opposite of what the states wanted to do, but they didn't tell anybody. So yeah, that's. Wait, where am I? Princess, how are you? What's new? Well, they are looking to vote on the. Sorry, I lost my place in chat. They're looking to vote on the bill this week in the House. So hopefully we'll hear some good news. Rhonda said, yes, when your year ends, reapply, because that's what I've been certifying my payment request as I'm supposed to, not getting any money since 12/27. Oh, wait, do not reapply. Oh, okay. Got it. Oh, Joe, thank you. So, Princess, the extra $300 ends March 13th. And with the new proposed bill, the extra $400 should start March 14th. Rhonda, now I have to wait for an unemployment worker to fix my claim before I get my money because the contractors told me the wrong info. Yeah, which obviously is a training issue right there. Amy, they have me on PEUC 2 till March 13th. So if the third stimulus package, what do I apply for next? I can't work due to asthma. So hopefully you won't need to reapply at all. Hopefully they will just continue on to PEUC. But definitely make sure you listen for any communication from your state because some states might maybe want you to for whatever reason, but hopefully you won't have to. Tony, my benefit year end date ends March 20th. When do you think I should contact them here in Georgia? I'm on PEC. I would contact them March 20th. Oh, I would contact them the 22nd when they open, for sure. Which actually is a good time for it to run out because then the Sunday's the next week. So definitely on the 22nd, reach out to them. And I do recommend contact them early because a lot of people are probably going to be running out then too. What documents will they accept for MEUC? You know what? I can tell you in 1 second because I'm going to see if I can fake apply for it right now. I should have already known that. I'm sorry. So while I get that information, I will oh wait, does this tell me? See acceptable documentation below. Acceptable documentation. It's oh my goodness. Okay, I'll try to do two things at once. When do you think everyone on PEUC extension will be able to collect during the phase out period? When do you think everyone on PEUC extension will be able to collect during the phase? Well, if you haven't run out of PEUC benefits, if you still have some left over past March 13th, then you'll be able to collect until you've run out or until April 10th. So not everyone will be able to collect until April 10th, only those that have leftover weeks, or obviously unless the bill passes. This is so stupid. The site says, look at acceptable documentation, and then you go to see what documentation you need, and there's nothing on documentation. All right, well, that doesn't help. All right, let me try something real quick. Okay. Lee says, I won't be here the rest of the week. My phone will be disconnected. My truck is already out of gas. There's no assistance for people who choose to make pets their kids. Oh, I'm one of them for sure. My pet is my child. That's for darn sure. Lee, I'm so sorry. Again, this is the part of having the channel that I don't like. Mario, and I'll just read a couple more, and then we will call it a night. It's been June 21st since I signed up. Yeah, I know that's way too long. It's ridiculous that they made it so hard for people to collect, right? The St. Basil Academy. Okay, I'm sorry. That's awful that they're closing. Natasha, I filed 1220, Pennsylvania, filed biweekly claim the whole time. You're waiting for a termination response from your employer. Yeah, see that's what's awful, because you're waiting from your employer to respond, right? It's just ridiculous. Natasha, I guess technically, they could if they haven't officially accepted you. Then yeah, unfortunately they could. Called VEC on Saturday. Oh, good. Oh, you're still not getting through. Oh gosh, I was hoping I would help someone, but I guess not. Oh geez, that's awful. Oh, Tony, you're welcome. Amy, I contacted Governor Northam because I was still waiting. I got paid 2 days later. That's awesome. Traverse, I filed since 1/30 of 2020. I filed every week. Oh yeah, definitely. Wow. Oh wait, was that 2021? Maybe I was gonna say if that was last year. I would, yeah, you'll want to contact your local state rep or contact unemployment and see what's going on with that. Because yeah, you have so many statuses. That's very bizarre. That's really weird. And then obviously, if you can't get through, contact your state senator. CD, you'll be getting unemployment in Georgia since June, and the end of January 21st, it just stops. And I received a letter stating that you're getting 100 more, but nothing. And that's in Georgia. Sorry, I'm still trying to find these acceptable documentation, but it's not telling me. It's saying again. I went to another page. See acceptable documentation, and then there's nothing. So frustrating. Okay, Georgia. So if you, okay, yeah. If you are in the state of Georgia and you're having issues with your claim, definitely go to the description of this channel and check out the resource I have for Georgia, because there's a lot of information on here, and I'll actually put it in the chat as well. When you're on. Oh, on the phone picks up. When the phone picks up, dial 00 or a bunch of zeros, however many prompt your state has set up to find the key, and keep repeating the process. Don't share the key on social media. There's a key find. Oh my gosh. Oh wait, I already said that. Hold on, where am I? Leslie, is the extension still in the bill? Yes, for sure. Until April. Oh my gosh. August 29th. Yep. If you can't claim, go to Gov2Go in Virginia, call the 800 number and try to put a claim in. I did that and got paid. Oh, yeah. I keep forgetting about that. Yeah, because Pennsylvania has that too. Like you can do an automated thing. I totally forgot about that. Joyce, Illinois is finally paying exhausted claims. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, that's great. I know you guys were having your own share of issues. Um, oh, Michael, you got paid in Colorado? If so, that's awesome, because I know they were having their own issues. Monty Lowe, for Georgia, are they back paying for the week certified with no pay from when they cut off UI? Yeah, I mean, as long as you're approved for those weeks, you're definitely going to get paid for that. Lee says, they tell us to find a job. Geez, why didn't I think I'm aircraft in the air capital. So I learned every inch of Department of Labor, read the bills, then I applied. I'm a liability because temporary position. Oh, after submitting 8 weeks of employment, getting laid off again, the bill has to foot the unemployment. Oh my gosh. Oh, so that's why you know so much. CD, like the owe me one. Yeah, I mean, CD, as long as you are approved for those weeks, then yeah, you'll definitely get paid for sure. Leslie, yeah, yeah. If they pass it, right. Hopefully they'll sign it. Well, they're going to have to sign it sooner, else we're going to be in this mess all over again. And you guys know, you haven't even gotten paid yet. Like, oh, well, hopefully this time around it won't take them as long to, make the changes. I don't even know why it took them this long before. Anyway, all right. No, you're welcome, guys. Thank you so much for being here. And Michelle, thank you. Yeah, no, thank you guys. Thank you guys for showing up. I always appreciate you guys and sharing the channel. Oh, why did it stop, CD? It could be sometimes every quarter unemployment does have to look at your claim to make sure that you're on the correct program. It could be a numerous amount of reasons. So without really knowing the details, unfortunately, it's hard to say. Haven't gotten paid from March. Yeah, Michigan is. Oh, from March 2020. Contact your local senator. I don't know when you got on here, want to be fishing, but a couple people were very successful contacting their local senator, or at least they were at least getting someone to look at their claim, which is definitely a step in the right direction. Leslie, thank you. I appreciate it very much. And yeah, if you guys want to share, definitely share the channel. So I will leave. I will call it a night. Thank you guys for being here. As always, I will be back tomorrow night, 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And no, Lee, you have every right. This is why I just wish there was more I could do. Oh, Val, you're still on after an hour. Gosh, why would you possibly be on here? And don't worry, I'm in the process of creating the wrestling channel. In fact, I did that this weekend. It's created. Now I have to create content for it. So I will share that when I get it up and going. See you next time. Yes, Rhonda, I hope you hear something tomorrow. That would be awesome. All right, guys, I got to run. Thanks for being here. Take care, and I'll see you tomorrow night.